A stand, sutando, is a visual manifestation of life energy, in other words, the manifestation of the soul of the user. A stand is an entity psychically generated by its owner, referred to as a stand user, sutando tsukai. It generally presents itself as a figure hovering over or near the user and possesses abilities beyond that of an ordinary human, which, depending on the stand user, can be wielded for good or evil. Stands are defined as personifications of life energy, although it's later changed to spiritual energy, whose abilities are given visual form. When first presented, the term is written as stand, yubo wen sutando, with furigana to change the pronunciation of what literally means ghostly ripple, yubo wen yuhamon, in kanji. According to Joseph Joestar, the name stand comes from the fact they usually manifest standing next to the user, ready to act. Stands can come in many different shapes and sizes. They also have many different abilities, such as enhancement and/or manipulation of the body, elemental attacks, controlling the weather, even the manipulation of time and space, and so on. The only power that's truly impossible for a stand is bringing the dead back to life. A stand can also represent the manifestation of an individual's innate fighting spirit and embodies to an extent the individual's psyche. However, stands may also derive through the exploration of possibilities and expression of the mind, in which case only a large amount of mental strength is required. Beyond that definition, stands present themselves in a large variety of forms and with different behaviors if they are sentient at all. They follow a loose set of rules, with no definite standard by which one can fully classify them. As an embodiment of someone's psyche, stands are therefore as varied as human minds can be. Due to their diversity, stands are not made equal. Some can be incredibly powerful due to their user's outstanding grit. Others can be highly situational because of a defining quirk of character, or even detrimental to their user if they do not have the necessary fighting spirit. The stand is created from someone's psyche, which includes not only humans, but also other living creatures. That individual is referred to as the stand user. The user then gives their stand a name and uses it for various purposes. Unless bound to a specific object or automatic, stands are attached to their user's body. In that case, any damage the stand sustains results in an equivalent injury on the user's body and vice versa. Exceptions to this rule include automatic stands and bound stands, which usually do not reflect the damage into the user, or special abilities like Silver Chariot's armor. Except for rare occasions, such as Notorious B.I.G., when a stand user dies, their stand disappears with them. If a stand suffers so much damage that they are destroyed, the user dies as well. This includes immortal beings, like vampires. However, a user can survive with their stand destroyed if the stand is automatic, or depending on the level of the user's injury. Inversely, some stands can survive beyond their users through exceptional abilities like Notorious B.I.G. Since a stand is the form of its user's psyche, they share an intimate psychic bond. First and foremost, stands usually obey their user's command without question. If a user demands it, the stand will perform any task within its capacities, which includes attacking someone, defending the user, or any miscellaneous order. In the case a stand is sentient, they can occasionally advise their user that an order is unwise, but will carry it on all the same. Stands are also shown to protect their users in certain instances, such as when Jotaro tries to shoot himself, or Weather Report tries to commit suicide. One of the defining rules about stands is that someone may only have one stand at a time. Although stands may take different forms, or be split into several entities, no one is able to summon several stands at once. Although exceptional circumstances may lead to someone wielding several stands, only one will be the user's real stand. A stand generally remains attached to its user, but it can sometimes change users. For instance, it can be stolen from its original user, or if the stand's ability involves changing user. Thanks to Whitesnake's discs, a stand can change users, but will act to protect its new user instead. Other stands, like Anubis or Cheap Trick, will actively try to change users, and their malevolent nature makes them harm their users instead of protecting them. Occasionally, a stand can utter a stand cry, shouting repeatedly while delivering a beatdown or displaying its ability.